So hey, I got a movie I want to show you.
All right.
Not a movie. I want to show you the trailer.
Okay.
All right. So check this out. You all right? You got?
Just a little belch, that's all.
All right.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Here.
You need to lay down?
No. Check it out.
Sensitivity class?
Nope. You know what this is?
Far to the east.
Oh, I don't. Oh, no. Oh, that guy again?
Ian McKellen. You know what it is?
Oh, no. No, it's the Lord of the Rings Part 4?
No, it's not Lord of the Rings. Well, it is sort of Lord of the Rings. It's before Lord of the
Did
Rings.
say it's a guy from The Office.
Yeah, it's the guy from the Ricky Gervais office, Martin Freeman.
Yeah, the British Office.
Right.
Oh, no, I can't watch this.
What?
This is a Hobbit.
Yeah, it's the Hobbit.
Oh, no. These are scary. The Hobbit people, they're scary. They dress funny. They smell weird. No, not the characters in the movie. The people that go to these movies. You ever go to the movies and sit next to these people?
Well, I went
They
to see.
smell funny. They dress up like characters. They eat dried fruit out of a bag. It's disgusting.
Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about the people that go see these movies.
What movies?
These Hobbit movies.
There's only
these
one.
little-
There's one.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings, the Hobbits, whatever it was, Return to the Ring, little trees.
Return of the Ring.
Yeah, but I was around these people in college in the 70s, and they stopped shaving, they didn't bathe, they used that Dr. Bonner's peppermint soap, which is ineffectual against body odor. They weren't mean people, they were nice, they had great pot, but once they realized the real world had no place for their idiosyncrasies, they OD'd on mushrooms, and they went to work in Renaissance fairs. It's a very sad time in America.
I'm going on an adventure!
So, but why did you?
When I read Catcher in the Rye, I didn't dress up like Holden Caulfield. Okay, when I read To Kill a Mockingbird...
Did you like the Lord of the Rings?
No, in my head, I already know what Bilbo Baggins looks like. I don't need... It's just something in my head. I don't see the guy from The Office with big feet playing him.
So this is your purpose?
See, this is what a problem. They're telling someone what your purpose is.
Yeah.
Like, this is your fate, this is your purpose, this is your destiny. He was living in a glen.
No, he's living in a shire.
Okay, a shire. He's living in a tree. He's a little guy.
He doesn't live in a tree. Well, I guess he technically does
Yes,
live in a
he
tree.
lives in a tree.
No, but he's not like an Ewok. He doesn't live in the trees.
No,
he lives inside of a tree.
Yeah, well, okay, in a tree,
All right,
inside
so
a
he lives in
tree.
a
You're
tree.
gonna,
All right.
So he's got a good life.
Yeah.
And now he's on an adventure where he has to pull out knives?
Well, that's what it is. I mean, that's the journey of the hero. Somebody who has to leave their safe place. The Shire is a safe little cocoon.
Yes.
And you go out into the world and you face ogres and monsters.
No.
And you fight to restore something in the I don't know what it is. And then you become a man, and that's the journey of the hero.
No, you fight the dragons to get to the Shire. You don't start at the Shire.
Those look like orcs to me.
But they're all men.
And what's that? Those look like rabbits. What the hell is that?
I don't know. Hamsters. Oh, no, not him. The little monkey. He's dead.
What?
The monkey man. He's dead.
Gollum.
Gollum, whatever you want to call him. He's a little hairless monkey.
Yeah, but he's not
dead.
No, I know he's dead in the Lord.
He went into the volcano, didn't he?
Yeah, he went. He went into the pit or whatever where the ring.
What wasn't a volcano?
I never can understand what the Gollum is saying.
Fair enough.
What are those?
Oh no, wolves. Okay, this is why the gray grossed like $100 million in this country.
Why?
Because they showed wolves in the gray that did everything but open up a can of Alpo.
You know what I like about the gray is that everyone thinks it's about wolves attacking people, but really it's about how people process death.
What?
That's what the gray's about. The gray's about facing one's own mortality and how you transition from life into death. That's what the gray's about.
No, a guy sitting in a hospital with an IV in his arm is facing his own mortality. Wolves don't do that. Wolves don't attack people. Wolves stay away from people.
That's true. I think that's probably
This is why in the 60s, because of Yogi Bear, kids were getting mauled in Yellowstone Park.
Yeah.
You'd always read about some idiot family with their 8mm camera putting a kid on a bear to get a picture, and the bear would maul the kid and eat the parents.
Yeah.
It's not good. I don't like to see animals misrepresented.
This looks very exciting, actually. Look, this has got action.
See, now what,
Look at
dwarves
that.
and rocks falling on them? Give me Dopey, Sleepy, and Doc. These were nice dwarves. Here's the thing. Little people, little elves, they don't get in fights. They're supposed to be cute. Like the Seven Dwarves, the Munchkins.
So you really prefer a certain kind of...
Look, what is the Snow Queen doing? What is the Snow Elf doing?
She's
she's just standing around in the background.
She provides emotion. She provides support for Bilbo. She supported Frodo.
Oh, it's a typical woman. I'll stay here looking all shiny and clean. You go out there and you beat up the dragons.
Because she's the queen. She
Now
doesn't.
look at these guys. All these dwarves. They live in trees and the ground. They're not covered in ticks. No, you know what? It's not believable. If Bilbo Baggins had a bad rash or complained about chafing, there's your movie right there. That's believable.
Right.
I can't go on. I've got chafing. I've got to rest for a days and get some lotion. Now there's a little believability in it. This is all mystical. They can make up any crap they want.
Why would they be chafing?
Because they're living on ground and they're, listen.
You're talking
you
about
ever notice
chafing in
about
their
these movies?
chafing in their pants?
See when these guys are out battling? No women.
What?
You can't give them a couple girlfriends? Not all these elves are gay, you know.
Who said anything about elves being gay?
Well, I'm just saying, if you have like 20 elves,
Yeah.
right?
They're not elves. They're dwarves.
Okay, they're dwarves. I don't want to see these movies because there's nothing real about it.
Don't you think Peter Jackson brought the Lord
Who?
of the Peter Jackson, the director of Lord of the Rings,
Right.
the trilogy? Don't you think Peter Jackson brought the Lord of the Rings to life in film? Well, not film, but he brought it to life
Hey.
digitally.
Yeah, okay, great.
Do you know about the 48 frames per second thing?
No.
Do you know that this is the first movie shot at 48 frames per second?
What does that mean?
Well, movies are shot at 24 frames per second.
Right.
This is being shot at 48 frames per second.
Who gives a crap as long as it looks good?
Well, that's the problem. A lot of people say it doesn't look good. A lot of people say that it looks like an old 70s soap opera, which I'm sure you watch
Here's
many of.
my idea. 24 frames per second. Show it at 24 frames per second. Same thing.
Yes, technically that's right, but what he's doing is he's shooting it at 48 frames per second and then projecting it at 48 frames per second, and that increases the clarity. It increases supposedly it just creates almost like you're looking through a window. It's like 3D.
So I get to see a dwarf clearly?
Yes.
Is that what it is?
Well, basically.
By the way, there's an ugly little dwarf, and you get to see him really good.
So, all right. So,
And clarity makes me feel like I'm there. I don't want to be there. I want to watch it. I don't want to be there. I'm kind of glad I'm not there. I'm kind of glad I don't live in a little, glen. And I
Shire.
Whatever.
It's a shire.
Ray Drake puts a stake in her top 10 best vampire movies of all time. Uncle Al and Jack argue if it's aliens or North Koreans attacking Seattle in Red Dawn. Ben Lyons interviews Twilight screenwriter Melissa Rosenberg and gives his take on new movies hitting the big screen. In honor of Red Dawn, Phil Gower plays Take It or Leave It with Adrian Palicki and Josh Peck. Devin Faraci hangs out in Bob Burns' basement where he discovers some of the most amazing film and sci-fi memorabilia. J.B. Smoove and his buddy Garfield can't get enough Twilight as they tell us what they heard about Breaking Dawn Part 2. Get your film fix. Subscribe to Cinefix.